In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful, some of the people you might have seen, you might have come across, maybe you yourself are, and that they are not very resourceful, they are not very powerful. Despite all that, despite all that, they cannot be ignored at all. No one else can afford to ignore them. They are so strong people. Why are they so strong people? In a world where means resources matters a lot. Why like that? These are people, these are strong personalities. These are very strong personalities. And for that purpose, really they are important. They cannot be ignored at all, despite the fact they don't have much of the resources, they don't have much of the influence, the power, or anything like that. So I think that these people are the strong personalities, and we too. I think the people love them, the people respect them, the people follow them. So for all that reason, I think that we too need to become a strong personality person. That is really really important. We should also become a person, a strong personality person. And now this is going to be the topic of our today's discussion. Like always, we have like always, we have included a beautiful article and the same subject into our today's conversation to make it like more validating one, to make it like more, trustworthy one. And there is a beautiful article which has been written by Paul Bryan. Paul Bryan is a well-known researcher and author, and the beautiful article which is being authored by him has been captioned as, if you display these 13 behaviors, you have a very strong personality. A very strong personality. If at all you do have these 13 behaviors, what are those 13 behaviors? Let's look upon each one of them one by one. First of all, Paul Bryan says you have a vivid imagination. Imagination means a lot. Imagination means that you are a creative person. That means you can imagine, you can think far more and far wider, far deep. Like your imagination, like your mind is a beautiful creation, is a beautiful film creator. Like it is something which you are imagining. It is like a fiction, it is like a movie, and which might become a reality, but at the moment that is just a movie, that is just a fiction. And that is, you have a very strong imagination. First of all, number two, you are intensely ambitious. You are intensely ambitious mean it's not like you are very content upon whatever you are possessing. Rather, you want to achieve, you want to go ahead, you want to move forward, and you want to become a great person. That is your being ambitiousness. You are intensely ambitious. And the third is you stay on mission. You stay on mission. What is this one? Look, today, as far this digital world is concerned, there are lots of distraction, but you don't waste your time in pursuing the wrong and the unnecessary thing. Rather, you do have a very strong control over yourself, and for all that purpose, my dear friend, you stay on your mission. The fourth is you speak in grand terms. You speak in grand terms means that the words have power. The words have power. The terminology has power. Usage of the right word, the right powerful word, it matters a lot. So never underestimate the power and the power and the strength of the powerful terminology, powerful words, and the grand terms. You speak on grand terms. You are talking about those who were great human beings, who were great people. You talk about them, you love to listen about them, and that is you speak in grand term. The fifth is the you stand your grounds. Mean if at all your cause you is justified one and there is a resistance, the people want to throw you away from that, you refuse to do that, rather you stick to that. That is being a person of You stand your ground. You cannot be moved from there so easily by anyone else, because you are a person of your will. You take stand. And now the sixth is, you rail against injustice. If at all there is an injustice, there is a cruelty going on in front of you, you take stand, you speak out, you don't remain silent that at least this is not happening with me. Instead, you take a stand and you speak out on that. You are a wealth of knowledge. Knowledge means a lot. Knowledge matters a lot, my dear friends. So that is really, really important. You are a wealth of knowledge. Knowledge really matter. Never underestimate the power of knowledge, and don't miss any opportunity to learn and to gain the new knowledge. Knowledge means a lot. An ignorant person and a knowledgeable person, they are never ever equal. And the well and the knowledge is wealth indeed. It helps you a lot in becoming a person of strong personality. Eighth is, you are highly musical. You are highly musical. That is mean that you have very delicate aspects of your personality as well. It's not like you are very dull. It's not like you don't enjoy. Rather, you do enjoy the very delicate things available in the life, in the world, and you enjoy all that. And you are highly musical. Number nine, you have hobbies you love. You have hobbies you love. Having being a man of hobby, there are people, most of the people do have the hobbies. I think that those people who are apparently very busy, and they are trying to accomplish something great in their life, these people too do have the hobbies. So never ever underestimate the importance of the hobbies. Hobbies are very important indeed. I think it makes us the right person. It makes our life quite an enjoyable one, and we should have a good pastime. We should have the hobbies. And I think most of the people do understand the importance of these hobbies. The 10th is, you explore your spiritual side. You explore your spiritual side, mean the spiritual aspect of your personality. It should not be ignored at all. I think because a person who does pay attention to the spirituality, I think they people are far more strong as compared to the rest of the people. So never ever underestimate, never ever ignore the importance of the spiritual aspect of our life. And we the Muslim, people are seen, saying the salah and slaying the salah. I think this salah matters a lot, and that makes us a person of spirituality. And anyone else, whether they are Muslim or not, they too should be paying attention to the spiritual aspect of their life. And the 11th is, you are fiercely vulnerable. Why are you fiercely vulnerable? Because you bravely, you are found saying that I am this and I believe in that. So you don't hesitate. You are not afraid of expressing your true feeling, your true identity. You never try to hide it, although it does show that you have become more vulnerable. But as a matter of fact, this is actually a very strong sign that you are a person of very strong personality. And the 12th is, you are suavely seductive. Being seductive, being able to motivate, persuade, being able to persuade, to convince, to align other people along with you, and that is really good. And the 13th is, you love passionately. Mean you do love passionately. You don't you don't ignore this very important aspect of your life. So all of these 13 things, all of these 13 behaviors actually do tell us that we are a very strong personality. And I think this is really important. This is really important. Everyone else should try to become, or at least those people who want to enjoy, who want to live well, they people should never ignore and should never ever miss any of the opportunity of becoming a strong person, developing a strong personality. Thank you.